Welcome my EverGrow coin community, welcome back to my channel and another EverGrow video. As always stated, this is not financial advice, nor am I a financial advisor. My videos are made for entertainment purposes only, and I implore you to do your own research before investing into any cryptocurrency project. My YouTube analytics is showing me that 94% of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel. If you like the videos, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and smash that notification bell to get notified of my upcoming videos and live streams. This way I can continue to bring you EverGrow coin news on a regular basis. If you're already subscribed, thank you. We really appreciate your constant support. Earlier today, EverGrow held their AMA. So in this video, we're going to play the highlights of that AMA and provide you with our normal recap. So let's get started.
As we said last week, this is going to be going down to once a fortnight on Twitter. Sorry, every 14 days. I am British. I'm aware now that not necessarily everybody knows that a fortnight is 14 days. So every 14 days, so every other Sunday, we'll do the Twitter Spaces, and we're going to do more on Telegram. So if you're not following our Telegram group and also Discord, join up with those groups as well. And also people like Paul and other people are running their own little drop-in spaces where everyone can talk, and they're really good. We really encourage that with the community. So do follow the accounts of the guys on the panel tonight, and they'll be also doing some of their own activities. So who's aware? I feel like I'm hosting a TV show that we hit Bitmart today. Well, we're not technically on the exchange, but Bitmart did their official announcement. We promised you big exchanges. And we also said that we weren't going to be rushed into things until they're ready. So Bitmart is a big one. They've given us a prime listing effectively, which involves some pretty significant marketing alongside it. Remember, they have 5.5 million users. So far, we have only been on the decentralized version. So people have had to go through this really tough process to get into the project, going through PancakeSwap. And we've hit almost 100,000 investors through the hardest way you can possibly invest in crypto, going on to PancakeSwap, buying, and we've got so many messages, people don't quite know how to do it. So the fact that in 7 weeks we've achieved 100,000 investors, I think maybe we need a few more, a few hundred in the next hour. Maybe we'll hit 100,000 on this call, but I suspect we'll definitely do it tonight, which is absolutely unbelievable in itself. I mean, we've broken every record, but we're still very young, and to be honest, we still have a relatively small market cap when we look at other projects. So yeah, the Bitmart listing is huge news. The reason it took so long, and we've always tried to sort of, we started off going, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We're all very enthusiastic, and then we realized when we started working with these exchanges that they've never listed a project like ours before. They may have listed some projects with some basic tokenomics, and then they list them with a kind of watered down version, but they'd never listed a project that was offering, as we have a stable coin tokenomics. So we started the process with Bitmart about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and it's led us down a really, really exciting path. And I'm genuinely very happy with what we've achieved with Bitmart. I think most of the information has seeped out over the last week. I think last Sunday on the AMA, there was a lot of confusion. People didn't quite understand all the benefits to the way we'd chosen to work. So Bitmart did 2 audits in the end of our contract. So it was a really rigorous process to get listed by them. So we're able to name 2 other exchanges on our list. I think you guys recall, and you got very excited that we were looking at 6 exchanges. That number is now a lot bigger than 6. I can tell you the name of 2. As you know, sometimes we have NDAs, or we're not allowed to reveal names until we've effectively had the security check and the audit, and then we have to go through personal KYC, etc., etc. So another big one that we are at that stage with that we can name is LBank. Now, LBank are a huge exchange. They've got 6.4 million users. So Bitmart are a top 10 exchange. They've recognized different websites have different rankings, but lots of them rank Bitmart. They have billions. Bitmart have billions of volume every day, which is huge. And LBank are actually bigger still. So LBank we are allowed to name. We're still working through the final process. It's going to be a hell of a lot quicker than Bitmart. I can promise you that, because all the hard work's been done. LBank have got 6.4 million users in 50 countries worldwide. So they are a seriously big exchange. You can obviously do some research into that, look into it. So we're allowed to name them now. We've been desperate to be able to name some of these big exchanges. Another that we're allowed to name is CoinsBit. They've offered us a fantastic package. So again, see, we're not just doing sort of basic listings with these exchanges. They provide very exciting marketing that will open us up to millions and millions of users. So with those three that I'm able to name at this stage, that's 15 million users registered, and several billion of daily volume. Now, bear in mind, there's only about 50 million users of crypto in the whole world, and our first three exchanges that we're allowed to name, that we are, again, we're not going to make the mistake of giving dates, but what we've realized now with Bitmart is that once the final things are ironed out, the listing is actually relatively quick. So we're not going to give promises on the times. Bitmart is this week. It's already been announced. They've announced the times on the press release. Those are going to get distributed and tweeted and all of that stuff. So Bitmart will be this week. LBank, CoinsBit are going to follow closely behind. We've actually got an even bigger number. So something that's very, very exciting is that we're going. This is something that I personally have really focused on, and we've had great cooperation with them. Simplex. We've not named this name in public yet, but Simplex, we are getting a direct listing with them. They are basically the top crypto payment gateway. Anyone who has any kind of crypto CX account with Binance or Truebit or whoever it might be knows that you can buy fiat direct, crypto direct with fiat currencies using Simplex, and it's basically the primary payment option across all the major exchanges. So we are doing a deal direct with them, and off the back of that, they are going to introduce us to more like major tier one exchanges. So again, that's actually meant that our list is growing very, very quickly now. Obviously, Simplex includes the USA. It'll allow us to integrate onto our website with a direct buy, so you can directly buy. Again, it'll be smoother than the last listing of its type, and it's obviously a much bigger option there. So that's pretty, I mean, for me, that's pretty exciting, because the ultimate aim with Simplex will be in wallets, decentralized wallets, to be able to have a direct buy button. Now, we're not promising a timeline on that, but we are making that a big goal, and we will make whatever we can do to make that happen. We will do. That will mean hopefully you can open up your decentralized wallet and buy direct. So this week has been huge for us. Last week, I think everyone was a bit flat. Everyone was a bit confused. This week, like the progress we've made since we managed to sign off the final element with Bitmart and get the listing date has just been rapid now. So we think these exchanges are just going to start dropping left, right, and center. Obviously, we're not going to make you wait 2 weeks for announcements. So as soon as we have listing dates, we're going to tweet them, get them out amongst the community. We're not going to make you wait. As soon as the exchanges give us the formal listing dates, you'll know about them, because we do appreciate that you want to be kept up to date. We think that that news will start coming in. And over the next couple of months, as I said, it's going to be closer to 10 to 12 exchanges rather than the first 6 that we said. And we're just working through them one at a time. They do involve a lot of work, but it's a lot easier now. That's covered exchanges. It's a big improvement on this time last week. We've effectively doubled the number of exchanges, and now we're able to name some, and we've got our first listing date already. We said we would do it. I know what it's like with a new project, that if something doesn't quite happen in the time frame promised, it leads to an awful lot of FUD. I'll be honest, it's going to be a great. Sorry, my iPhone likes to limit how much time I spend on social media. It just cut me off. It's going to be a great deal of personal satisfaction for me personally, to see the fudsters. There are some pretty questionable characters on YouTube and things like that saying things, but I get it. People got impatient last week. Anyway, that's behind us now, so it's a really positive week this week. So what's most important is about our approach, which is what kind of led to confusion last week and a bit of a sell-off, is that what we're doing is opening us to the entire crypto world. 50 million plus investors growing all the time. Now, the problem is 90% of those investors do not get into tokenomics projects. They buy Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the big coins, but it's too complex and unfamiliar, and they don't like the idea of taxes and rewards. What we're doing is we're going to become the bridge, and I did say this a few weeks ago, we're going to become the bridge between traditional crypto investors that still make up the vast majority of the market, and those who are moving towards altcoins, moving towards this modern wave of tokenomics. That's what we're going to do. So that's why we went for this approach. So I've just about kept my intro to 15 minutes, and I think, yeah, I'm pretty much done for what I want to say. I guess we can hand back to Paul and see if anyone's got any questions.
So, all in all, I thought that this was one of the most promising AMAs held by EverGrow. In the interest of keeping this video focused on the recap, some portions was edited, which included Sam's apology and explanation in regards to the confusion caused by the last AMA discussion on centralized and decentralized exchanges. That's all for this recap video. As always, if you like the video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and comment down below. And don't forget to press the notification bell to get notified of any on my upcoming videos.